think we even have Jason's. Happy Monday, Ha'ole Po'akahi. Great to see all of you here. Favorite way to start my week to see all of you beautiful people. Our mission here at Keller Williams is to build careers worth having, businesses worth owning, lives worth living, experiences worth giving, and legacies worth leaving. Appreciate all you guys. It's a new month, so we're focusing on a new Y4C2T. So now it's customers always come first. So just kind of we'll learn these one a month. And then we were focusing on learning based on the 6 personal perspectives. And now we are removing our limiting beliefs. What are those limiting beliefs? Just remind yourselves, these are the secrets of success for our highly effective people. Okay, lots of announcements. Let's keep rolling. You might have heard this term Hawaii One, and I've had agents say, what the heck is Hawaii One? What we are doing is making efforts to systematize throughout the state. It's kind of awesome. Here in Hawaii, we don't compete with other market centers on the mainland. Will be within 5 miles, 2 different owners of different market centers. And with that, we have the opportunity to really leverage. And so we're starting some systems that Oahu has, such as top 20 realtors. You might have seen that recently, and really working to leverage one another for our trainings. So when you hear Hawaii One, that's what it means. All righty. I love the leadership of our board, and they have encouraged and inspired me to include Hawaiian culture and language in every meeting. We are realtors, and we can function at a high level with deep respect for where we are. So I have this video for you. RJ, I think, has lined it up. There's 24 seconds of ads. I think he skipped that. There you go. Good job, RJ. Way to go on a Monday morning. It's keyed up even. Nice.
And reading Hawaiian was not always celebrated. Kamakapili explains in tonight's Aloha Authentic.
We all make use of our island roadways, but when was the last time you paid attention to their given names? Did you know you can learn more about Hawaii and our history if you did? Well, our weekly Aloha Authentic segment, we highlight various streets across the Pai'aina so we can dig into those names and in turn, learn something we may never have known before. This week, we learn a bit of history about Hawaiian language. In the Ahupua'a of Honouliuli, which lies in the moku of Ewa here on Oahu, stands a street named after the Hawaiian word for to speak or converse. We're talking about Vala'au Place. Until the arrival of the Protestant missionaries in 1820, Olelo Hawaii was exclusively in oral language. The missionaries helped to transition Hawaiian to a written word. With the assistance of the printing press and printed materials such as the Bible, Hawaii became one of the most literate nations in the world. By the mid-1800s, during a time when most countries were pre-literate, Hawaii's literacy rate per capita jumped to 91%. But after Queen Liliuokalani was illegally overthrown in 1893, the decline of Olelo Hawaii began, leading to near extinction. In 1896, the newly formed Republic of Hawaii passed a law which allowed English to displace Hawaiian in schools. They were threatened that if they continued to teach Olelo Hawaii, they would not be acknowledged and funded. Such mandates negatively impact Olelo, leading to fewer than 50 fluent speakers under the age of 18 by the 1980s. It was around that time, however, when more efforts were taken to reestablish Hawaiian. For example, in 1978, Olelo Hawaii became an official language of Hawaii once again, and in 1984, the first Hawaiian immersion preschool opened. Since then, the number of Hawaiian language speakers and readers have significantly increased, leading to an estimated 18,000, according to a 2016 report published by the state of Hawaii. Did you know?
Awesome.
Now you do.
Thank you, RJ. We really want to function at a high level with deep respect for the culture and community that we serve. So thank you guys for your leadership in that. Our board of directors meeting, you guys, I am encouraging everybody to show up. We had an incredible meeting with all kinds of nuggets. If you do come as a spectator, you are not allowed to participate in the meeting or speak, but you will learn from all these professionals. It was absolutely incredible. Our next meeting is July 27th. Invite all agents to come, see what's happening with your leaders, and I promise you will come away with some nuggets. Big thank you and shout out to Dean, Joyce, and Bonnie. We had an incredible luxury event last week. 40 people showed up, and Dean explained how he uses the statistics to secure listings. So if you did not attend, reach out to someone that did. It's really incredible event. Thank you, everyone. Okay, YP. YP is the art. What time on the 27th? Great question. 11:30 to 1:30. So yeah, we had a couple people in the office and they just sat and listened and really came away with a lot. Great question, Marianne. I should have said that. We have a dynamic group of young professionals that is moving and grooving, and they have some events they would like to share. Is anyone here that could speak to that? Stacia's usually on. If not, no
Here.
worries. Oh, there you
I'm
go.
here. Sorry. Okay, so today launches our KWYP Command Series. Today's guest speaker will be Harry Scoville, and we'll just kind of go over the fundamentals of command. And then it's every Monday this month. Next week, Monday would be our monthly meeting. So we're just going to do our monthly meeting plus our mastermind of what we kind of learned from Carrie and if we need to go deeper into anything. So yeah, I hope everybody can make it every Monday this month, same time, 12 to 1. Thanks.
Thank you for your leadership. This group is rocking and rolling. It's great to have them here. So YP is for the young and young at heart. Everyone is welcome. Sam has prepared a video. We have these boxes collecting sports equipment, composition books, pencils, Kleenex, Clorox wipes, dry eraser pens, oops, for the Wishing Well, and she prepared a video for us.
Hello everyone, it's Sam here. Well, what am I doing in the office? Well, I'm putting together one of RAM's nonprofit initiatives called the Wishing Well, and this is a Dropbox bin that's going to be in each of our Keller Williams offices. There's a couple of us site coordinators within our company that are going to be helping and assisting with this initiative. And so what it is that we will be collecting school supplies. Right here, you're going to be seeing a list of the needed ones. Unfortunately, the sad reality is that 52% of Maui County students, they're economically disadvantaged. And so what does that mean? Well, it means, unfortunately, that they are struggling to focus in school. So we are just asking all of the agents on the call in our company to take part of this initiative, whether it's coming in and dropping it off. What I'm going to be doing today is I'm incorporating it into my open houses so that, you know, people from the outside can also help. Maybe you have clients that you would like to get them involved as well. Anybody that can help and assist, we're just so thankful. Again, this is Wishing Well, RAM's nonprofit. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. If not, there is other site coordinators within our company that might be on the call. Please feel free to speak to it if you guys are on the call. Other than that, you guys have a great day. Aloha. Aloha, everyone.
That's awesome, Sam. Thank you for your leadership. And yeah, look forward to seeing us show up as a company and support this initiative. Happy July 1st. I believe Carrie might have put this in. Nice time to just check your numbers, appointments set, captain agreements. Carrie, did you want to speak to this?
Yeah, absolutely. If you all are using Command, it has a great function to help you focus on the leading indicators, right? We all know it's the basis of our business is really how many people we're talking to on a daily basis and how many appointments we're booking, right? Nothing super sexy, just consistent, repeatable activity every day equals extraordinary results. So if you are using Command, or even if you're not, halfway through the year, it's a good time to refresh, kind of look and reflect at where you are in regards to your goals. And let's go ahead and reset and crush the second half of this year.
Awesome. Thank you, Carrie, for your leadership. Carrie's an example of our Hawaii One systems. And this next slide is something that they brought over from Oahu, which we appreciate so much, recognizing May's top 20 agents. Congratulations to everyone on the your performance, and just thank you for your leadership, Oahu, and helping us. We're crushing it, guys. Take a look at how we are outperforming RAM. This is why we focus on our world-class training calendar. If you looked at closed production on the sell side, we're at 42%, RAM's only up 10, and then on total, up 32%, RAM's up 10. So when you're having conversations, look at volume, closed production total, we're up 149%, RAM's up 16. When you're talking with other agents, this is something you can say to welcome them to the company. Hey, we last month, we actually had 10% of the agents and did 36% of the business, 1 in every 3. So yeah, good job out there, guys. All righty. Open house challenge. Anyone, tomorrow's the end of the day. Does anyone want to check in or have a story from your open houses? Anybody get to 100? Yay, let's hear it.
Hey, it's Kayla here. I don't have 100 hours yet, but I don't know. I feel like open houses have been really vibrant. People are coming back out, and I had one person that wanted to list their property, and I got a listing out of an open house. So I think they're a really great way to get in the community and build a database. Even if it's just one person that comes in that day, it's still a win.
Oh, thank you for sharing your puppy too.
Ah,
Your new puppy, hi, sweetie. Yeah, thank you for the story. It's the fundamentals of our business. If you guys are not actively doing regular open houses, this is how the legends built their business. So we have one of the advantages. We have a large company that are generous to share. Reach out and get those plugged in. I remember on a 4th of July one year back in Washington, I answered the phone and someone said, "You're the 5th realtor I've called," and the only person who answered, and I got a listing out of it. So be ready. Yeah, thank you for the story, Kayla. Okay. Ignite. I am stoked about this, you guys. If you have not registered, everyone is welcome to register. There's a link. We're changing it up a bit. It's not all on Zoom. That we're going live in person, and we'll be attending Caravan together and have some challenges like asking everyone in a multiple offer situation that has the same amount of money to write an offer on the same house, see who wins. We've worked really hard to put together a dynamic Ignite for all of you. So if you went through it in Zoom and this is an entirely different experience, would hope you can join us, but please register because we worked really hard. Allie has put, and Clint, a lot of time into preparing those notebooks. So we hope to see you on Wednesday here at the office, Kahului. All righty. Pauhana Corner starting this Friday. Ladies, would you like to share anything regarding this month?
I don't know who else is on, but so this is going to be the red flags of title and escrow. This is a great Pauhana. We have Agnes Eber who will be leading it, and they're going to talk about things to help you bulletproof your transaction. And so you can have that preemptive approach when you start seeing something going south to mitigate it, right? So I hope everybody can attend. Whalers is first, and then we'll be in Kihei and then Kahului 3rd week. Please join us.
Yes, Laura's been very generous. She's doing another month and brings great food. And last month it was pizzas. And so you get lunch or snacks, and I'll be there. I hope to see you guys there. Okay, we have another fantastic class, Building Wealth with 101 Financial. This is, please register July 10th, 2 o'clock. And Celeste or Sam, if anyone wants to say anything about that, you're welcome to.
It's a great time to come into the office on Monday after the KYP meeting. Alan Aquina, the CEO of 101 Financial, will be on island in person, and this is in rare form because he's rarely here. He's opened his corporate office in Utah. A bunch of agents as well as our clients and team leaders here have been students and are students of 101 Financial. This is a great thing to come into, guys. Keisha Kalkami will be providing some poo-poos, but come and learn and just have fun. It's going to be open to all agents, so please register. There's only, I believe, like 25 to 30 seats that we can hold at Kahului. So register and come and join us. Aloha.
I've heard stories,
This
Celeste.
is
Go ahead.
this is great. If you have an inkling of wanting to improve your credit score or just get your finances in order, it makes it really easy to do this through this program. It does cost money. I mean, it's a sales pitch, but the end results are for real. So you come and listen to what Alan has to say, because he's a really good speaker too. And it works. The method works. So Marianne agrees with me, so it must be true. Okay, bye.
Thanks for your testimony, Keone.
And I've heard from Celeste say this is changing people's lives. They're paying off their mortgage in 7 years. It's really great information. We want to have opportunities for you guys to be at the front end of that. So yeah, please join us.
Yeah, not only fix your credit, but create debt-free finances for you to get rid of your bills, I should say. Sorry, I'm a little loud this morning.
No worries. All righty. A lot of you have friends who say, oh, real estate, that would be cool. I want to hear more. Or you have a favorite nurse, teacher, bartender. This is an incredible opportunity to meet with Todd and learn more about the opportunities in real estate. Thursday night, July 13th here. So please send people to that. And if you do have someone that you're recruiting, you can just let Todd know, hey, this person's my guest, or come with them. So yeah, hope we can fill the room this time. People are starting to get back out and hearing all the stories about real estate. So we're trying to make it easy for everyone by providing a career night. And another wealth series next month, it's July 19th, Establishing Your Wealth Structure. This class personally has 100% helped me save thousands on taxes and set up a comprehensive insurance plan. I've really personally been impacted by this. I will be traveling on that day, but Colette and Chad will be there to teach some more basics to help get your financial fitness in order. So hope to see you guys on there. I think people that have been in the class have had, some pretty great stories of what they've been able to do as a result of those. All right. Michelle is working remotely and traveling, but she is teaching case studies in person Wednesday the 26th at 11 o'clock. These classes are a great way to keep you out of trouble. She can share stories of what has happened to people in real estate, and so that you can avoid those scenarios. So hope you guys can make that class. And then also another intro to commercial class. Oops, June. I think that must be July. We need to fix the date on that one. But yeah, there it is, July 28th, 11 o'clock. So yeah, hope to see you guys there. She's a high-performing professional in the commercial space. And then Randy has redesigned his Life by Design 411 class. He'll be teaching Friday the 28th. It's a 3-hour class. Anybody who's been to it, I learned something every single time. He's amazing, phenomenal, and inspiring. So hope you can join us Friday the 28th, 12:30. And keep rolling. Let's see. If you do want to teach a class or use the Market Center, please be sure to clear it with myself or Allie. We're starting to have overlapping classes, and we just want to make sure that you have time and there's a half hour between. So just don't presume that it's available. Check with us, please, first. And we'll skip Michelle on contracts and community update. Reminder, office will be closed tomorrow. You, of course, are always welcome to come in and use it. The code has been updated. If you don't know it, ask me, I'll text it to you. And yeah, have an opportunity now for anyone with listings. I just looked, it looked like there was only one new one this morning. If you have 40 of your agents, you can highlight your listing or buyer need. Would anyone like to go?
I mean, I
Yay!
talked about it before, but I'm in Hana and I'll be doing open house tomorrow on the 4th of July in Hana at 54 Kawai Ola Place from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. So if you have any interest or curious and want to take the drive out, let me know you're coming and come and see me. There's cell phones work at this listing, so you can text me or call if you're on your way.
Awesome, Dean.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Yeah, I just wanted to remind all of those earned in luxury agents that we're going to have an interview with Caroline Ho on Thursday morning at 7 o'clock our time. But that's kind of a cool deal. It's Caroline will be interviewing myself and my partner Noah about our co-ownership company, Kohana Homes. And so the awesome thing is we got accepted to be an approved vendor in the Keller Williams luxury division. And so this July 6th on Thursday is the luxury division announcing us and interviewing us for 45 minutes on the luxury spotlight to be able to introduce this concept and this business to the luxury agents around the world. It's 14,000 luxury agents out there, and some of you are on Maui. So if you're an earned in agent, just want to remind you that that's on Thursday at 7 a.m. our time.
Congratulations, Dean. Awesome to see your platform elevated to an approved vendor with KWRI International. Fantastic. So
yeah, and we really got what we ultimately wanted, which was to be a part of the luxury division. So that's really exciting for us and gives us the ability to operate this business around the world with this Keller Williams luxury network. So it's pretty exciting.
amazing.
And then one of the properties that I'll be featuring too would be a new listing that I'm getting up in Honolulu Ridge, getting a $12 million beautiful estate property up in Honolulu Ridge in Kapalua. It's a pretty amazing property. I'll be taking photos tomorrow morning, but that would be $12 million, or you could buy a 1/4 interest for $3 million. So we'll be showcasing some of those properties on Thursday, but that's an awesome property that is available to be purchased, by a single owner, or available to be purchased through Kohana Homes as a 1/4 interest, co-ownership interest, to share it with 4 other people. And my plan is to ultimately have a class. So thanks for the heads up, Sasha. I need to book a day, I guess, so that I can get a slot there at the Market Center in Kahului and teach a class on co-ownership and how you as an agent can benefit from it, and as a listing agent and as a buyer's agent as well too. So there's a lot of opportunity with it, and it's a unique creative business that no one else is really doing. So it gives us a chance to learn about it, to be able to engage with people, sellers, particularly the people that are only here 2-3 months a year, and engage with these owners and get some listings and some business. Our primary challenge right now is lack of inventory. And this is a way to get unique product that makes some sense for people. If you're only going to be here 2-3 months a year, maybe buying the house for $3 million versus $12 million makes some sense. And you'll find that it does make sense for a lot of people. And the program that we have is very unique and makes sense for buyers as well as sellers. So we'll talk more about that in the class, but we'll be introducing this concept and this company to the Keller Williams luxury division on Thursday morning at 7 o'clock.
That's awesome, Dean. And I learned something new when you were talking at the luxury event about not only can they do Kohana co-ownership, but then plugging them into sharing homes around the world as a value added.
Yeah, so that's actually a really good deal, man. And it's not just for my co-ownership business, right? We've created a partnership with Third Home. And if you look up Third Home, it's a very well-established and very successful company that basically exchanges second homes, right? So if you have a home in Kapalua, for example, and you're only using it, you know how it works great with Kohana is, right? If I sold a 1/4 interest in this $12 million house, right, for someone for $3 million, they get 3 months a year. They're not going to be able to use all those 3 months. They could submit some time into the exchange, into the Third Home exchange, and instead of being, which will basically allow them to use one of 150,000 luxury homes around the world. You could be in Africa, you could be in Italy in a villa, you could be anywhere in the world. And how that works for us is, our job is to make sense out of buying real estate on Maui when people are only going to be here mostly 2-3 months a year. I know that's not all of your problems, but it is for me or anyone else that has any aspirations of luxury, is that most of these buyers are only here 2-3 times a year. So for me, my goal in my life as a real estate broker is to make it easy for people to do that and give them a pathway to owning these properties with ease, right? Because owning a house for owning a $12 million house that you use 2 months a year doesn't really make a lot of sense, is the truth, right? You're paying a lot of bills and no one is really benefiting that way. So this way, if you're not able to use your home in Maui and you're not therefore locked into having to come to Maui every year because you've got a house in Maui, you have the ability to leverage your house on Maui by submitting some time into this exchange, which gives you the ability to use any of these homes around the world. It's actually a really cool deal, and it's not only available just to me, it's going to be launched, I believe, in the luxury division as well as a value add to the luxury division to be able to offer that. And with what we're doing is I actually signed up as an agent, it costs $1,000, but now I can go out and offer with any of my listings and any of my buyers that if they buy a home in Maui and they're not going to be able to use it at any given time, they're going to be able to exchange it through this third home exchange company that's a world class. And as a Keller Williams luxury agent, I have the ability to get them into this program without having to pay the membership fees. I think there's quite a bit of 2,500 here. There's a whole bunch of fees. So me being an ambassador allows me to give my clients, my buyers, the opportunity to be put into this exchange. It's optional. They don't have to use it if they don't want to, but it's not a bad idea when you got people, if you have people looking to buy homes, especially second home buyers, and they're thinking, man, I'm not going to be able to use this very much, which is what most people think unless they're moving here. This is a good way to kind of nudge them along and say, hey, you know what? It's great. It's going to be great to have a home in Maui. You're going to be able to use it every year. But if you choose not to in any given year, you do have this other option as well that I can sort of build into this program for you.
I love
That
the
makes sense.
creativity.
So I believe that's coming. We've already created an alignment and a partnership with them so that I can offer to my co-ownership buyers the ability not only to use a beautiful home in Maui for $3 million a year, but to also have the ability to exchange the use of it with people around the world. It's pretty impressive, I think.
That's amazing. And way to go, RJ, getting the website up there. That's
That's
creative
cool.
on the fly.
Yeah, the homes are amazing. They're world class. And as I say, it just gives us an opportunity to make purchasing a home on Maui make more sense for our buyers, because that's ultimately what it is. Co-ownership and Kohana Homes, which is what I'm doing, also does the same thing, right? Because if you think about it, we're offering a $12 million house for $3 million. That makes sense for a lot of people, right? So we're just coming up with creative new solutions that people can use depending on who they are. But look, the truth is that people look at luxury real estate on Maui, 90% of the people that don't buy it is because they can't make sense of it because they're not going to be able to use it enough, and they can't vacation rent it and generate income. So the alternative is to share it, which mitigates the need to vacation rent, which is why communities, in our opinion, will be supportive of what we do. What we do is we sell unused portion of existing homes. Our concept doesn't result in new development of unused homes, and we don't do vacation renting, fractional timeshare, any of the things that communities are concerned about. So in many ways, we're providing a lot of solutions here, not only for realtors who are looking for buyers and sellers, but for communities who are struggling with vacation renting and developments and all the rest of it. So this is the reason why we've been picked up by Keller Williams Luxury, and also because we're also being vetted by some other large companies like Realm and other companies who already have co-ownership built into their model because they believe it's the future of vacation areas. Man, I know you didn't ask for all of that, but there it is.
We always love it when we get nuggets from Dean. I actually really appreciate your generosity, sharing your time with us.
But that's our role, right? I mean, there's a lot of competition out there, and the only way we can really draw these people in, unless you already have all the listings, is by coming up with some ideas and being creative and engaging with people. And sellers will engage in this conversation because they're curious to know what that's about, you know. And I think ultimately that can lead to engagement and forming a relationship and getting the listings, which is exactly what I did with this client in Honolulu Ridge, who was another agent's client. And, you know, he engaged in a conversation with me on this co-ownership idea, and I get the listing. Sorry for the other agent. I mean, I feel bad for them too, but ultimately they're not providing these solutions, and that's what this owner is looking for.
Yeah, awesome.
Hey,
Thank you
hey,
for sharing your
Dean.
story. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, it's Sasha. If we have clients that we know that would be interested in doing the millionaire home swap, right? Should we go ahead and reach out to you through your website and register them, or should we contact you directly? What do you recommend?
Let me check on that, right? So because this realtor program, I believe, is only being launched into the luxury division, and I'm not sure if you're luxury or not, so excuse me for that. But I think ultimately I got to check on that, because I know that they're working on launching it in, and that we got introduced to them earlier because of the fact that we are also launching this company into Keller Williams at the same time that they're launching in, and they're also launching into second home markets like we are. And they're also launching in to educate agents and try to provide a program for agents to take advantage of this. So we're all kind of in the same boat, right? So they connected us and said, why don't you guys like partner? So that's kind of what we're doing. But I'm just not sure on the timing of that, is the truth. So I just need to, Teresa, get back to you on how that's all going to work out.
Thank you.
The question in the chat that actually that call is only intended for earned in luxury agents. I would love to share it with all of you, but I don't want to get in trouble. So
I'm getting in trouble, so I don't care.
Oh, okay.
But you know, I've already formed a relationship and have a signed agreement and a membership already. I am an ambassador as of today, so I have the freedom to talk about it. But it's something that's coming, and I think it's worth anyone, you know, like people like us in second home markets. It's a great value, I think, you know, when you can say to people, yeah, you know, you're not going to be stuck to having to come to Maui for the rest of your life, you know, and that's a challenge for people.
That's great. The creativity. I love it. Yeah. And that call Jeannie had asked about on July 6th, that is intended only for earned in luxury, I think. So that's what I read, but you correct me if I'm wrong, Dean.
Say that again, sorry.
That call that you're doing, the interview with Caroline, that's intended for only earned in luxury
That's
agents.
my understanding. You know, I think
Yeah.
it's fine to share within, you know, our own people. It's not being broadcasted to everyone, but it's going to go into the, you know, command area. So it'll be available for everyone at some point. So
Awesome. Awesome. Okay, cool. Anything else anyone would like to highlight? Listing or buyer need? Great to see all of you. Happy 4th. Enjoy your holiday weekend, and just appreciate the opportunity to work with all of you. Have a great day. Ha'ole po'akahi.